On Monday, the 6th of January, life changed for millions of people across Syria and Turkey. The earthquakes were unexpected, and they were devastating. The region has not seen a disaster of this magnitude in over a century. But in the near future, an even worse calamity is threatening America. Scientists call it the Big One. But first, zoom in on the two devastating earthquakes that hit Turkey. They were of magnitudes 7.8 and 7.5 on the Richter scale, and they were felt as far away as Iraq and Iran, and Lebanon and Israel. But for the people close to the center, it was like the wrath of God. The first earthquake hit early in the morning when people were asleep in their beds, but they weren't safe. The disaster destroyed the buildings, and even now, many people remain trapped underneath the rubble. The death toll from the quakes has surpassed 25,000, and more than 6,000 buildings in the region have been completely demolished. Survival hasn't been kind either. People still found alive are left without their homes in the dead of winter. Not only do they have to deal with a lack of food, but the temperature has also fallen below zero several times.
Çadır şu an yani en azından soğuktan korkuyoruz. Burada donuyor. Millet gerçekten küçük bebekler var.
Without aid, the people might freeze and starve.
Sobayı kurduk, yakacağımız yok. Oradan buradan enkaz altından odun çıkartıp yakıyoruz.
İşte mazot alıyorduk, o da yok. Para bitti.
Yakamıyoruz ki.
Paramız bitti.
And that's another issue. It's not the easiest thing for aid to reach them. With the frequent rain showers and the cold and wet weather moving in the region, combined with the poor conditions, rescue teams have found it difficult to reach affected areas. Over 24 countries have joined in the relief efforts one way or another, either by sending in teams or donating money. International organizations, including the Red Cross and UNICEF, have sent teams to the region to provide assistance to those in need. According to the Disaster Management Agency, there have been over 100,000 people working collectively for the relief efforts in one way or another. On top of that, over 5,000 vehicles, including tractors, cranes, and bulldozers, have been donated to Turkey. As for Syria, the ongoing civil war and the part of the country held by the rebels are both standing in the way of the aid efforts. But did you know that something terrifying like this is also going to happen in the United States? An earthquake much bigger than this is expected to hit the US. Scientists call it the Big One. The name is ominous, and the amount of destruction it can bring will be worse than anything we can imagine. They have no idea when it will happen, only that it will definitely be above a magnitude of 8 on the Richter scale. In Turkey, after an earthquake in 1999, the government started a program that all new buildings had to be reinforced. Most of the infrastructure that fell had been built before 2000. If you want to help out, the best thing to do is find organizations that are already working in the area and donate to them. Even a single dollar counts, and hopefully, the world will be able to help the two countries heal from this disaster. And after this disaster has passed, make sure that if you are living around California, your building is reinforced against earthquakes. Because if the earthquakes have taught us anything, it's that we should always be prepared. Comment your thoughts about the earthquakes below, and if you like this video, don't forget to share it. Stay safe, everyone, and that's all for today.